Hey y'all, it's 2025 and we are going to step into the year with real intentions. No fluff, no empty resolutions, but really transformative change. You ever have had goals, had resolutions, and in the middle of the year, you got stuck? This video is for you. I'm going to share 3 strategies that have completely transformed the way I create goals, I do my systems, and all of those things. These aren't just tips, these are things that can really help you move the needle in your life. Let's go ahead and get our pen and paper and lock in, because 2025 is really giving our year, it's giving me a year, it's giving all of those things. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So for strategy 1, we are going to set systems, not just goals. So goals are great, but they're literally just a destination. And we all know in order for a good trip to work, you have to have all the logistics. You have to know how you're getting there, how long you're going to be there, and what do you need, whether financially, whether clothing wise, what do you need to have a good trip? So let's look at goals that way. So you need a system. So for example, for me, one of my goals this year is I want to lose 25 pounds. So you're like, okay, China, that's a great goal. The system for that goal would be I am going to intermittent fast every day from noon to 6 p.m. I am going to do an at-home workout every day. No matter how long or how short I'm doing the at-home workout, I just know I have to do it six times a week. That means is every day I'm going to focus on daily actions and daily habits that contribute to that goal. For example, but y'all cannot judge my handwriting. I have a January calendar. And you can't really see it that well, which is good because my handwriting is so bad. But I have a January calendar. And on my January calendar, I have the days I post my YouTube videos. I have the days that I work out. And I'm going to also be starting therapy this year. So I'm going to put the days like I go to therapy, because I organized my year. Again, systems. I organized my year in a 12-week year. And what a 12-week year is, you pretty much condense your goals to quarterly goals. So like I have my vision for quarter 1 and I have my quarter 1 goals, and I'm using the calendar as a habit tracker. So back to the notes, y'all. So yes, we're going to focus on the daily habits and actions that lead to our goals. We're going to create a progress tracker to celebrate the weekly wins along the way. So today is Saturday, so I have one more workout to complete tonight, and then I would have worked out 6 times this week. Y'all, I have never ever worked out 6 times in any week of my life. So the calendar kind of motivates me, like, okay, China, it's 11 o'clock, you haven't done your workout, you need to make sure you're going to go ahead and do that, girl. So definitely have a progress tracker. And then you're going to use a weekly check-in process to stay on the course without feeling overwhelmed. So tomorrow's Sunday, and I'm going to weigh myself to see what progress I've made. I'm on a debt freedom journey. So I also write down every time I add money to lower my debt. So I wrote that on the calendar too. So at the end of the week, I'm going to be, okay, how much money did I pay on debt this week? How much weight did I lose? And all of those things. So definitely create systems that you can sustain. And it's okay to start small, because oftentimes we're like, all right, let me try 25 systems this year. No, babes, pick a good 2 and keep it moving. So I'm focusing on quarter 1 right now. Once quarter 1 is done, I'm going to look at my 12-week year, see the goals, see the progress, and then make adjustments for quarter 2. So for strategy 2, you are going to build a non-negotiable daily routine. And what does that mean? It means you're going to build a daily routine that no matter what happens, it doesn't matter who calls you, it doesn't matter what's going on outside, none of that matters. This is something that you're going to do every day. So going back to the losing weight, non-negotiable is I'm doing my 6 workouts a week, period, point blank. Whether I have to start doing it at 11:50, I am going to do it, whether that's for 5 minutes or whether that's for 10 minutes. So definitely create a non-negotiable wellness routine. So you're going to choose 2 to 3 key actions that you always do, no matter what. So we're thinking morning gratitude. We're thinking a 10-minute workout. We're thinking journaling. You're going to pick 3 things that no matter what, it's going to get done. So for me, one of mine is a devotional. So I have to do devotion every day. I have to work out, and I also have to check my email, like my personal email. I know that's so random, but that's just something that I just have to do. So find those 2 to 3 things that are going to be non-negotiables, and you're also going to stack your habits. So you're going to pick a new habit and you're going to pair it with something you already do. So for example, stretching while you wait for your coffee to brew, or watching a YouTube video, informational YouTube video while you're doing your morning routine, or setting out your workout clothes when you are setting out your clothes that you set out for work the next day. Like definitely stacking things so it kind of already flows into what you have going on. So you don't need motivation to hit your goals, because honestly, if you're waiting on motivation, babes, it ain't never going to happen. Discipline outweighs motivation every time, because there are going to be days when you're just not going to feel like it. So be okay with that. Like, it's okay to not feel like wanting to do something. So that's where discipline comes in. It's like, all right, girl, come on, let's get it. Let's get it. So yes, be realistic with your routine. Your routine should help you, not stress you out. And I definitely think you need to leave room for error. Because oftentimes, if something don't work, we're like, okay, throw the whole goal out, throw the whole routine out. No, like work it out. I'm like, okay, yeah, this works. I'm feeling it. It's kind of like dating. It's like, okay, I like this. This is working. Oh yeah, this is not. Let's go ahead and da da da. So yes, making sure that you're making those adjustments. Because here's the thing. Only you can change your life. So you have to put in the work to try things, to test things, and then to see if it doesn't work for you. Our third strategy is going to be master the art of resetting. Here's the thing. We are human beings and everything will not be perfect. And we only can control the things that we can control. So we need to reset when things start going outside of our control. So for example, for me, I have a couple of trips coming up in January and in February. And I know that may kind of mess up my eating one or my workout routine, but I need to be okay with going out with my friends, having fun, enjoying, and coming back and resetting. So you're gonna have to master that art. So here's the truth. Life's gonna throw you curveballs every single minute of the day. That's just how life is. But the difference between staying stuck and staying consistent is knowing how to reset, knowing how to bounce back when things do not go as planned. You're gonna learn to pause, reflect, and adjust without beating yourself up. That is really, really, really what matters. You're gonna pause, reflect, and promise me, come on, promise me that you're not gonna beat yourself up, because why do you need to do that? Things happen. It's okay. We are going to just continue to be committed to getting better. You're gonna create a simple reset ritual or routine. And that ritual or routine, it's gonna be whether it's like a Sunday night planning or a mid-mindset check-in. So for me, I'm a Sunday girl. I go to church on Sunday, I organize my room, I clean, whether Saturday or Sunday. But Sunday is pretty much the day where I'm like, okay, I need to get ready for the week. I'm picking out my clothes, I'm doing my wash and go, I'm getting everything set for the week. So I highly recommend your reset routine being on Sunday and kind of just looking back on the week, seeing like if I need to add anything to my calendar for the following week, and just definitely just taking that moment to just take a breath, do things that I love to do. So I love YouTube. I'm a YouTube girly. I watch YouTube all day, every day. So liking and putting on my watch for later, things I want to watch this week. So definitely using that, and keep focused on the process and the progress, not just perfection. So it's like, okay, yeah, if I lose my 25 pounds tomorrow, I'll be happy, but I'm also not beating myself too much. I'm not beating myself up too much by like, okay, dang, I did eat too many goldfish this week. Instead, next week, I'm like, okay, China, let's try to do one less bag, whatever the proper word is. Let's just try not to eat as many goldfish as you ate this week. So I'm going to try that. I love me some goldfish, y'all. This is one of my favorite snacks, and Rice Krispie treats, and those two have been kicking my tail this week. But next week, I'm going to try to cut back on those things and leave room for the unexpected. For strategy 3, just leave room for the unexpected. The game changer is really, it's not about how many times you fall off. It's about how quickly you get back up. Things are going to happen, but how quick is your bounce back time going to be? Every time you have to bounce back from something, allow it to be quicker than the time before that. There we have it, folks. That is all. 3 strategies that will help you stay strong and consistent all year long. And whether you want to try one strategy at a time, or if you want to try all 3, go for it. Definitely remember, it's about systems, it's about routines and bouncing back with grace. Let me know in the comments, what is one system or routine that you are going to implement this week? Not next week or 2 weeks from now, but this week. What are you going to implement?